Hello and welcome back to Starfield. What I'm gonna do today is, I'm gonna start the the 3-star Rangers mission. Well, you might remember last time that I got a romanced Sarah Morgan. After that, I got a little bit more dialogue to commit. If we get the commitment quest today, we're gonna do that. Cheyenne is right there. We're going to Kilo City.
Free for 200 years and this...
Be right back.
city as the best the collective can come up with?
I mean, it's not their fault. They can probably blame the United Colonies for it.
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
Thank you, Sarah. Here it is, Roland Arms.
I don't do. You ask me? Traveling and. Okay.
Beowulf. Alright. $2.95.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird though. Guess I'm not used to
Oh
having
yeah,
it
that's
too bad.
last I fought those.
But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time.
That looks like it might be an skeleton. Let me check that.
I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine, fine. But you should know that I'm crawling
Yeah,
the
that's
walls
not
and-
an skeleton.
Just take it easy.
The stories about you, they ain't all real.
Stories never are. You keep rangering day by day, you'll get there, kid.
The mayor's all right. Always painting too rosy a picture, though.
You got some business with me?
Yes I do. The marshal sent me.
Oh. Well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
I think that's admirable.
Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
I need to. I know what I need to. Let's continue.
Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
Yes, I do.
It's a dangerous job, but an important one. As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up.
Okay, I'll do one of your missions.
Then I suggest you get going.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joints. Well, let's see.
Alright.
Captain?
What have we here?
Yep.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
Ah, hey, lawgiver. I'll be right back.
dangerous out there. Glad people like you are around to help. I just knew the Rangers would come through. I never lost faith.
All in a day's work.
You Rangers... Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my route.
All right. No, I'll just use one.
I'm sure they're sad to see you go.
Jumping to Aquila City. They were hijacked by spacers.
A modern city with walls. Back, eh? How's it going? We should get a drink sometime.
Yeah, maybe we should.
If you're looking to stay, don't routine will take care of it. The services deck is in the hut up at the front.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sundown. Ashta are more aggressive at night.
That makes sense.
The rock.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try.
Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
The mission was a success. I'm ready to take the next step.
Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the Marshal. Follow me.
Sarah here believes in justice.
Upper floors of the rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. There are less than a dozen rangers in all. We operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm.
Give me my shotgun.
Marshal.
Emma! I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life?
Absolutely.
Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
You've made a wise choice, but I trust that your duties as a ranger won't interfere with your service to Constellation.
They
Wish we
won't.
could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger.
Sounds
Well,
simple.
most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Oh. Doesn't look too dissimilar from my space trucker stuff. So yeah. Montera Luna.
Move on.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your... ship. You're good to go. All clear to land.
Alright.
Landing side looks clean. Let's set it down.
Hey, good to see you.
Over here!
Yeah, I can now pilot C classes.
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
If they're planning to come back, they must be somewhere nearby.
Back behind the house there's some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
scan any promising leads?
There's aluminum here.
Quiet out. I like it. Nice change of pace from a killer city. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more.
Remember Cassiopeia? Hopefully nothing here is as dangerous as there.
Are you certain that traveling into these canyons is wise? The route looks treacherous.
I grew up on a farm.
Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny. Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Any clue how irresponsible you're acting right now? You better check your ammunition supply. It's clear that we're not the only things roaming these canyons.
Yep.
Look out!
Yep.
Watch it!
Oh yeah, you could use skin on it dead.
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up onto these canyon walls. They're gonna snipe us. Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Got a situation here! Look out! You're a natural tracker.
What?
You smell that? I'd bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
We should be careful. This bottleneck is the perfect place for an ambush.
Oh.
That don't
We're gonna have some fun.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
Normally, I'd suggest you choose your words carefully so we could avoid bloodshed. But something tells me that isn't going to be possible.
You're the ones that need to leave right now.
Is that so? Well, we're mighty comfortable right where we are. What's more, we've got numbers. Seems to me you're playing with a weak hand. So, got any last words I should try to remember?
I'm placing you all
If you
under
think I
arrest.
give a damn about the Freestar Rangers, then you've got no idea who you're dealing with. Matter of fact, that just makes it even more fun. Air 'em out, boys! We've been found out! Don't let them leave here alive!
You're mine!
Don't stock up on junk.
Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Not my first firefight.
Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to.
I'll see what I can find.
Likewise.
Okay. Hey, Emma.
Find anything interesting?
Yeah, take a look at
Let's
this.
see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
I like to think of myself. That was a good toy. It'll be hard to top it, but you always manage.
Hey there, sleepyhead.
I'm doing an
What's the
old
matter?
history of Constellation's
Can't weigh you
most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a date.
I have things for you.
Oh.
A lot on your mind? I certainly do. Don't stay away too long.
Wow.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men?
They were in the canyon, like you said. Unfortunately, it came down to violence.
Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm?
Know anything about a stolen Hope Tech starship?
Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
We have a lead, but it's too early to... But still too early
They
to
say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long.
Just doing our job.
All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Let's get to Aquila City.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time.
Oh, just one quiet day. That too much to ask for?
I think there's a medical store somewhere. Here.
Okay, let's all just take a breath here. We all want to protect people from the Ashta. We're on the same side here.
I get all kinds in here. Take a gander.
They're really not a medical
Your ship that landed not too
store
long
anywhere.
ago? Sure is something.
Hey, I heard you had Dunlop's disease.
Huh? What?
Could I get a digital copy of the things I buy here? My husband. Certainly. No. What? Why not? I sell books.
This doesn't really look like much of a zoo. More like a sideshow attraction.
Wait, this is a zoo?
There's just so much to do in New Atlantis.
What are you?
Overall, I really like it here.
I think the Free Star Collective suits me.
Fine, big shot.
Congratulations.
Hold on.
I'm planning a grocery run later.
This isn't a zoo. This is my collection of animals.
Don't you worry. Those walls are solid. Ain't no extra getting in here. The buildings are...
I dropped my controller.
I feel for the folk in the stretch.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the canteen.
I'm trying to get up there. Ah.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
There's still some unanswered
I
questions.
agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
They were tough and well armed. Probably mercenaries.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
They hired someone to steal a ship from Hope
Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Free Star militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway.
Could those men be veterans from the 1st Cavalry?
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was.
What happened to the Battle of Nera?
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take a United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed. For nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up.
That doesn't explain why they were on the farm.
No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
That won't be a problem.
Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Be right back. Wait! let us jump to
Mayday. This
Valor.
is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband. You could be on your way. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
I'll talk with you. Yeah.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship.
I'm Ranger Deputy Marshall sent me to find you. I need your help.
You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
I could get you flying again.
Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
I'm on it.
Thanks. I owe you one.
We're happy to help.
Yes, we are happy to help. I'll be right back again. Wait for Sarah. Come on, Sarah.
Thanks. That should get me home.
Those outlaws. Happy to help a fellow
Good.
ranger.
There aren't many of us out there, so it makes all our lives easier when we can help each other out. Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
Just tell me where they were headed and I'll
They look to be
handle it.
heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
Let's do this.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Miatha. I hope it's... Alright.
Collective space. Hold while we scan your ship. All right, we're done. Welcome to Hope.
Alright. Time to land at Hope Town. Space truckers.
here, we should swing by Hope Tech Star Yard and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty good
You can
idea.
inspect your ship for heat leaks. Looks to me like you were... Okay, no problem. I'm sure you
Let's
can
see what
find
you have
something
for
you like.
sale. Ooh, the Dullahan. But I don't like the lasers. Mustang. Ooh. 71K. Econo Hall. Shackleton. Looks pretty cool. Oh, that's C-Class. C-Class here would be very, very cool. I'm just saying. Shackleton, the B-Class here. C-Class. Dullahan. Get rid of the EMs for our lasers.
Excuse me! A little desperate here. This is such a long shot.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
Hope Tech.
I have something I need to discuss with you. If you want help, I'm here.
Hold on.
So, I've given everything we've discussed a lot of thought, and I've decided I'd like Aja Mamasa to conduct our marriage ceremony.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
I knew you'd understand. So, with that settled, I suppose we just keep it a quiet ceremony? Just the two of us?
I think we should invite Zona.
Oh, that's sweet of you to suggest, but I think bringing Sona all the way to Aja's home would be too much anxiety for the poor girl. We need to give her some time.
Your mother?
If anyone else had suggested that, I'd say no. But hearing it from you, I know in my heart that it's the right thing to do. I'll send her an invite and we'll see if she shows. Anyone else? Or will the three of us with Aja presiding be enough?
Do you want to fight anyone from
Honestly,
Constellation?
no. I respect everyone at Constellation, but this is part of my personal life. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to keep my personal feelings about us separate from Constellation.
Sounds cozy. I think that would be very nice.
All right, it's settled then. I'll send a message to Aja asking for her to preside over the ceremony. As soon as you're ready, let's head to Paradiso. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I love you.
Well, Let's go.
I'll head to my crew.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
Hold on.
Gear looks green. Ready to land.
Exit ship.
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park overlooking the ocean. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me this is exactly what you want.
I can't imagine my life without you. I was proud of it.
It's true. Ah, I can see it in your eyes that you really mean that. I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have someone as amazing as you in my life. Now come on. Aja is waiting for us. But first, we should probably say something to my mother.
I'm going the wrong way.
We try to stay out of the guest's way, but we're always here if needed.
Welcome back, Mr. Tofik.
Paradisa. Oh my gosh, is that the ship in orbit?
Oh, Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
No, I can't.
Hey, hope you're enjoying yourself.
That Aja.
It certainly was nice of you to think of me when sending invitations to my daughter's wedding.
It's good to see you too, Mum.
I just wish you would have given me more notice. Or maybe some time to get to know your dear partner. I barely even know his name.
Nathaniel Green. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Morgan.
Yes, good to meet you too, my dear. If only my daughter had thought to introduce us sooner. We could have built more of a rapport before this big day.
We'll have plenty of time to talk more later, I'm sure, after the ceremony. Anyway, I'm sorry, Mum. I know how this must all seem to you. This was a sudden decision, and we didn't want to waste any more time. We wanted to keep the ceremony small, and involve only the people I care about the most.
Sarah, dear. I hope you know that I am delighted to be here, to see you finally get married. It's been a long time coming, and I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Thank you for coming, Mum. We'll be sure to talk more in a bit. But for now, let's not keep poor Aja waiting.
As soon as everyone...
Hold on. Okay, so it does heal over time, man.
We will begin. It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
10 seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special,
She's more than special, she's one of a kind.
Oh, God. Now you're embarrassing me.
That's called love, my dear. You better get used to it. Well, I've seen enough. I can read people the moment I lay eyes on them. And you're going to make Sarah quite happy.
Coming from you, Aja, that means a lot.
Of course, Sarah. You know I always look out for you. Now, are we ready to begin the ceremony?
I'm ready.
Very well. If everyone's ready, then I'll begin. It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that we've become closer friends than ever before. When I received the message with Sarah's intent to marry, and that she wanted me to officiate the ceremony, I was overwhelmed with joy. Not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happiest moment of her life. I can't imagine a greater honor. And for that, Sarah, I thank you.
I wouldn't have had it any other way, Aja.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what brought you together today. It is a foundation upon which a structure of trust, faith, and affirmation is built. This structure can be absolutely impenetrable if you both agree to love each other unconditionally with faith, devotion, and acceptance. And most importantly, to allow yourself to be loved. Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking today. You should cherish this moment and hold it close to your hearts as a reminder of the love you share. If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured that your lives will be filled with joy and happiness forever.
That was beautiful, Aja. Thank you.
Did you need a moment, Sarah?
No, I'm fine. But I wanted to say something before you continue. When we stood beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, you told me that you saw someone who was lost and needed help finding their way. But thanks to your kindness and your love, I'm no longer lost. And I swear to return that affection to you by taking your hand when you need guidance through your darkest hours. This is my solemn pledge to you. From deep within my heart, from deep within my soul, for all eternity.
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to say to Sarah?
The words you just said mean the world to me, and I swear I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
I know you will.
I'll always be by your side, ready to comfort you. when you're sad and smile when you're
I
happy.
don't deserve someone as special as you.
You had a gift, Sarah?
Yes. I wanted you to have this as a token of our love. I'm giving this to you as a symbol of the clean break I've made from my past. Oh, it would have been impossible without your help. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
With these promises of affection and these vows you've exchanged, by the power vested in me by the Articles of Constellation, I happily pronounce you life mates. Congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was... oh, amazing. I couldn't imagine having this ceremony without you.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Sarah. I'm only sorry that we waited so long to reach out and contact one another.
I promise to take good care of her, Aja.
You better. Otherwise, I'd have to come out of retirement and hunt you down. Well, you're both welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Sarah, your mother will be staying here with me for a few weeks. We've actually got a lot more in common than I expected. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. I wish the both of you a happy and healthy life together.
I'll never forget this, Aja. Thank you.
Don't worry. I know how Luna's can be. I'll try to work on her for you and Sarah.
I really do hope you're truly the one. You and my Sarah are such a lovely couple.
What happened? Okay. What did you think?
It was not quite what I had imagined for Sarah. I thought it would be a grand affair with hundreds of friends and extended family gathered to celebrate. But, given her history, I should say I'm not entirely surprised she chose something completely different. However, despite that, I must say that this was truly something special. It was quite splendid. Just the two of you, myself, and Aja. From the bottom of my heart, thank you again for having me.
Any embarrassing stories you can tell me?
Oh, gosh, really? We're doing this, are we?
Oh, can I? When Sarah was 6, I believe, she lost her second tooth, but this time she actually lost it. I forget how it happened exactly, but it ended up going out with the waste as we were flying between Jemison and... oh, I forget where. It's not important. She was so distraught. Mummy, what if the tooth fairy doesn't know I lost a tooth and doesn't come? She cried. So I told her to write a note and leave it under her pillow for the tooth fairy. So she ended up explaining what had happened and begged the tooth fairy for a spaceship so she could go off and find her lost tooth for her. It was adorable.
Thanks,
That is
Mother.
adorable.
Just... thanks for that.
Your relationship with Sarah hasn't always been close. What happened?
Mostly the physical distance between us. It wasn't intentional, I'll have you know. Our lives simply diverged as she grew older. You may not know this, but we had different plans for her when she was growing up. I've since come to terms and accepted that she didn't want to follow in her parents' footsteps. Perhaps... she needs to hear it from me. I need to make it more clear to her that I'm proud of her, regardless of her choices. I need to, if I want to be closer to my daughter and her new partner. I guess we're done for now.
It was a wonderful wedding. I was so
Why did you
happy
decide to leave
officiate it.
Constellation?
I was chair of Constellation for 35 years. I was there for all the low points and all the high. I kept Constellation out of the colony war, made some incredible discoveries, and recruited some of the most amazing explorers in the settled systems. I just finally reached a point where I felt I'd done enough. And it was time to give Sarah a chance. And I have no regrets either. If you're expecting controversy or some sort of political reason, I can assure you, it doesn't exist. And between you and me, I'm not getting any younger, eh? And this tired old woman wanted to enjoy the sunset of her life on this beautiful world.
What do you think of Paradiso?
You have to ask? Look at the place. It's absolute paradise. I can spend my day at the beach, relax with a cool drink and get up on some reading, enjoy the cuisine, whatever my heart desires. I haven't even traveled off-world since I arrived. Hell, I haven't even boarded a spacecraft. It's so wonderfully liberating. Moving to Paradiso was one of the best decisions I made in my entire life.
What was Sarah like when she apprenticed with you?
She was a royal pain in the butt. That's what she was. Hot-headed, impulsive, eager to rush into things without examining the ramifications, eh? Honestly, a lot like I was at her age. Her hunger to explore the void was the most fervent I'd seen in my years at Constellation. There wasn't a single assignment she'd refuse. All in all, though, she was one of the best explorers I've traveled with. And I'd wager that holds true up to today. That woman has a good head on her shoulders. You should count yourself lucky to be a part of her life. Have a truly pleasant day.
What's happening, darling?
Can I tell you something?
You don't even have to ask.
If I had just moments to live, I'd spend them saying how much I love you.
My heart melts when you say those things to me.
How you feeling?
Marrying you.
Those words mean
If it
everything.
keeps us close, then I'll gladly.
Okay, where's the Wanderwell?
Sarah deserves someone special in her life. I'm glad she found you.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing. Where the hell did you learn to do all of that? Oh, please
Yeah, the
don't
way you
say
handle things, not bad. Not bad.
Hey, bastard piloting. Yeah, I should probably get this.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
I don't want to hear
You
any
can be out
complaints.
here without.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own.
Oh, that's defense.
Okay, hello.
Some rules. Don't even think about it. No haggling. And
Good
then we
rules, I
won't have any
respect that.
problem. If you need weapons, you may be thinking this place. Lots of customers.
Let's
That's
see
what
what
I'm
you
here
have. Yeah, I'll take some.
Pardon.
Shotgun shells.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
They put up a good fight, but I got them in the end.
I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His
That's
office
me.
is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, they're spared no expense.
Ron Hope is just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the council.
Can you just...
The council oversees...
She just referenced Jurassic Park. Spared no expense. Come on, Sarah.
time trying to build a good relationship. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
I mean, where else would you put the office? Harder to get to. Harder for thieves to get to, you know?
Payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Ah, Dan, good to see you. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
I found your stolen ship on Montara Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
Yes, sir, Mr. Hope. You can count on me.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I'm not certain why you choose to back this Freestar elitist snob, but that's your choice. I'll back your play, but I don't have to like it.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
Of course I do. A group of mercenaries hired a thief to steal your ship.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Sorry, Sarah.
Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
The thief had inside help. Know anything about that?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. And nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Why didn't anyone report the thief?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce
I don't trust you.
competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
Did anyone see the
We
thief?
questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Was there anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Yeah, well, can't really tell you said Walter.
Very well.
That they would disagree.
I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm sure the burden of responsibility for your workers is an inconvenience, Mr. Hope. But the deputy has responsibilities as well.
Despite what you think, I have great respect for the badge and the difficult choices that come with it. But my primary concern is for the welfare of my people.
I make no promises about
A
destruction.
ranger's first duty is to protect the people of the Free Star Collective. If your carelessness costs my workers their livelihoods, then you've utterly failed in that duty. I hope you understand that, Deputy.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
I don't trust him.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
It's enough to go
Let's
on.
hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Jalen Price, got it. So what can you tell me about Ranger Price?
He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
Jalen Price,
We should be
got
able to
it.
help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out there.
Keep your eyes and ears open. I'm not sure we got the whole story
Yeah,
here.
the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
You know I will.
Cosette, we had to break up a scuffle among some of the engineers. The timetable's got everyone on edge.
Does this involve the security of Mr. Hope?
Come on, Sarah.
While we're here, you might want to stay away from the edge of the upper platform. It's a long way down.
Let's do it. Damn it. While we're here, I'm gonna stock up on medical supplies.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you. Don't stop unless you're told to do so.
There's a bounty on you. Get that cleared as soon as possible if you know what's good for you.
How do I have a bounty on me? There it is.
You aren't looking well at all. Perhaps you'd better sit down. Please state the nature of your medical emergency. This is all I have.
Here we go.
All right. Honestly, I'm surprised you're walking around like...
Cure my
I
affliction.
won't lie. You're gonna feel this, but try your best to sit still. There. Good as new.
Thank
Try
you.
not to get hurt out there.
Lacerations cured.
Clover over at Keltcom. She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something.
Restart Rangers outpost.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
You must be Ranger Price.
The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets. Even from us.
I'm sure the people of Neon want to uphold the law.
Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty.
I won't cause trouble.
Good.
I can't believe this. You're shirking your responsibility based on what this fool thinks. You have a lot to learn about duty and honor.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
Are you sure this informant is trustworthy?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't. It's your call. Come on.
Take me to him.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that a Neon staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment.
Bedside's a bad place.
You understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, we just might have a good day.
sleep crate. Yeah, then go, man.
Hey. Hey, Billy. Got a second?
What? Oh, shoot. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure. Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need?
A stolen Hope Tech ship landed here recently. I need information on the pilot.
A stolen Hope-Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
Maybe this will jog your memory.
Credits ain't really what I need. There is something you can do for me.
If he won't even accept credit, I worry about what he's going to ask us to do.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
That's part of the job,
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Well, that's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible for your brother's debts.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, tell that to Goodman, because he doesn't seem to care. He just wants his money.
I'll talk to this loan shark.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
We're going to the upside.
Down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
Hey, God. There's
tip of my tongue.
Don't look at me. I haven't got a clue.
all right. This is. And my gunner doesn't give me up to fight.
Private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
Open that door. The Freestar Ranger business. Open that door.
I don't think so. Neon's got a ranger, and you ain't him.
I need to get in there. It's important.
Do you now?
I'll bust through there if I have to. Don't make me use force.
Easy there. Maybe we can work
Oh, that
something out.
worked.
You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here, this will get you in.
A new customer, perhaps? Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
I'm here about the debt you're trying to collect from Billy Clayton.
Ah, it's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf. But I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
What an absolute imbecile. He's clearly mocking us.
Billy doesn't owe you a thing. The debt was his brother's.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
I needed information from Billy, so I'm helping him out.
Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern.
I'm asking for your cooperation
Then
here.
offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
Time is a luxury I really don't have.
How much time you've got isn't my problem.
You know what?
Let's just calm down now.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You come walking in here drunk on your newfound authority, thinking I'm some small-time crook you can push around. Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve disagreements here in Neon.
Screw this! Bad luck for you.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Done! Got all worked up for nothing.
You ain't leaving this alive!
There. Well.
Oh no!
Not gonna last much longer.
Oh, look. Well,
What I don't sell, that's under control.
I did try to end it peacefully, just in case, yeah.
They hit the bar. Bars, buy a lot of drinks, and talk up how great. Did you talk to Goodman?
Hey, good news, you don't have to pay the... Unfortunately, it came to violence. Didn't work out well for him.
I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come around when he saw you were a Freestar Ranger deputy.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
I'm not.
Sauvage.
Oh, how many velocities did I have?
We're all right. It's a mood. You feel me?
Oh, great. Just who I don't want to see. A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
I'm a Freestar Ranger deputy. That's it. You're great.
Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
Hey, please, I just need some information that could help save lives.
Oh, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
Kinda. I know you stole a ship, but people might be in danger and I need your help.
All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay?
Those men tried to run a farmer off her land.
That's unfortunate. But I don't know anything about it. Can't say I'm surprised, though. You know how it is out here. The strong take what they want from the weak.
You're real cold-blooded, aren't you? If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
Enough small talk. Tell me what you know.
It's not that simple.
You don't seem to understand. I need this information now.
I don't care how badly.
Better think carefully about your next answer.
You think you scared?
Tired asking. Tell me now.
Calm down.
I'm sure we could work something out.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
If I find you lying,
no way
I
I cheat a Freestar Ranger. I ain't that stupid. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
Did she say why he the first needed the ship?
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable.
Did she say where she was being
No,
treated?
But it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
Why would you agree to do such a risky job?
You serious? Take your pick. Money, reputation, the thrill of it. All good reasons.
Go on.
After that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the first, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
Did Marco ever give you his location?
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the first must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Do you know about the men that you delivered the ship to?
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
It was an inside job. Did anyone in the first give you a way to contact them?
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
Alright, I think that's all I need for now. I appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone can crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
If you promise your shipjacking days are over, then yeah, you're free to go.
Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Besides, I'm going out on a high note. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Deck. Should make a good story for the kids one day.
There's gene tag. Up off to Aquila City we go.
Not exactly New Atlantis.
Not exactly.
Say?
Oh yeah, there's the walls protecting us. That's good, I guess.
Anything I can... Hey, what can I do for you? I'm sure you can find something.
Let's see what you ever sell. Watchdog 2, Ranger... Mule, Narcissus, Responder, Stronghold. I would really love this ship, but I need missiles for it as well. Responder. Narcissus, Mule, Ranger, Watchdog. The Stronghold looks pretty cool. Has a crew capacity of 6. Giving it missiles would be pretty fun too. And it's a cargo ship as well.
Hey, deputy.
Hey.
Look who it is. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
Didn't really care
What?
for it.
You serious? Well, that's a first. I guess not everyone likes to have a good time. Speaking of which, on to business. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
Ranger Price said you can crack this encrypted
Did
slate.
you now? Well, in that case, challenge accepted. It's only a matter of time before I know every dirty little secret stored in this thing. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
I'm counting on you,
You're
Alex.
counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
Dude.
Let's talk for a minute.
Marshall.
Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
I did. She was a ship tracker named Grace Early.
Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice. Sounds like you're making real progress.
Thanks, I'm getting the hang of
You're
this.
off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start. What did you learn from this starship thief?
Escort big time. Got the names of 2 high-ranking first members, Maya Cruz and Marco.
Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I could give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
You think you know who Marco is?
There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up.
What else can you tell me about Maya Cruz?
They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate.
I need some information to track
Like
them down. Marco's... Where would someone go for long-term medical
Most
treatment?
likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy. So it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
Marco's keeping his location a secret. How can I find
Around
him?
the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
That's enough to go.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
Get this ship.
Please respect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
Hello, clinic.
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you? Sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
And will you do funny voices for the characters? Like you used to when I was little?
You just try and stop me.
Alright, let's board.
Ma'am, I'm just the courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato,
Ever wonder how
long
the
have you
Crimson
been
Fleet seems to be everywhere?
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation.
Did you know I'm tracking down members of the first?
And having some success, by the sound of it. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
Might be. She needed surgery. I don't know why.
Well, I think you made the right decision to come here. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, Deputy.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times.
Not exactly a hotbed. Hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Come on.
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient. Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you the last time I wasn't breathing recycled air.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues.
Interesting. The person I'm tracking is a computer expert.
Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer system, so I doubt that's related. Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after?
A ruthless mercenary named Maya Cruz. I'm here to make sure she faces justice.
Sounds dangerous. I hope I can help you find her. The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her?
No, not really. I know it required a long hospital stay and sounded pretty urgent.
That should be more than enough. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
It'd be enough to know that the Rangers are keeping an eye on us, but to have it be my own husband, so comforting.
Okay, give me just a minute here.
Oh.
Maya Cruz. Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz.
Nothing.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman.
There must be someone who fits her description, at least partially.
Yeah. Let me think for a second. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start.
If I can find the source of your computer issues, that might lead me to
You're
Maya.
welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
Catalina Rivera. Catalina Rivera. Query Disruptor Mark IV.
Just 1 week without something weird. That's not too much to ask.
I don't mean to be rude, but unless this is a medical emergency, please get someone else to help you.
Yes. What do you want?
I could really use your help. I need to talk to someone in the VIP wing.
I'm sorry, but we don't permit unscheduled visitors to that area. You'll need to ask whoever it is that you wish. Who exactly are you?
Deputy Nathaniel Green, not your service. I really need your
You could
help.
be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. No. The rules are the rules. No exceptions.
Oh my goodness. Are we really going to let this bureaucrat block our progress?
Just hear me
I'm
out
busy
for a
man,
minute.
so make it quick.
Nobody else needs to find out about this.
Unfortunately.
You help me now, Doctor, and I might be able to help you down the road.
That's a little...
Maybe I should report your lack of cooperation to Dr. Darvish.
I'm not going to be intimidated.
Yeah. Come on.
I think I've heard enough. I've given you my answer.
Yes. What do you... I'm sorry, but we don't permit... You'll need to ask what...
Who exactly are you? And I require you to respect my authority as the senior doctor here. The answer, the rules are the rules.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a busy man, so make it quick. That does help your cause somewhat.
Having a member of the Free Star Rangers or your favorite could come in handy.
That could be useful. All right, that's enough. I can see there's no dissuading you. I suppose I could make an exception just this once. This will get you in. Conduct your investigation quickly and without disruption. I do hope you won't make me regret this.
Well, you look like I work here, right? A couple of patients.
Stop. Was that you? Let's see if they've got anything worth taking.
Good God! Oh, hell no. Disabled program. Patient terminal. Miles, the Rangers are onto us. They're going to find you, and when they do, an alias won't protect you. The best bet is to hunker down somewhere safe. Your old hideout in the asteroid mine at Sakharov should be ideal. Maybe steal one of the clinic's emergency ships if you need a quick escape. I know you don't have much time. The operation's almost over. Thanks for helping see it through. And if I don't get a chance to tell you in person, I'm eternally grateful for your brave service and loyalty to the unit. It's been an honor, Major Hall. We go. Killed one of the member a clinic. She escaped.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly the result.
This is so
I'm all for getting
cool.
a little wild, but next time let's try it without the genitals.
A docking time.
We're repaired.
Time to dock with this.
Green lights on out
Come on.
hatch. We're docked.
This board. Hello?
At your ship dock. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be ferrying with you.
Ah, I can see why Stroud Eklund was set up.
Oh, come on. Quit playing games. I guess they ran away.
How do I get through? Wait. No, can't go that way. What if? How do I do this?
Vasco would feel right at home with the robots.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
This cavern, it's like an enormous geode. Crystalline formations like this are incredibly rare. Why this place was abandoned, I'll never understand.
There we go. There we go. Okay, we're in a research room. Oh, I found you.
System.
Alright. Once we're done with you, Cruz, I'm gonna take a break. things to finish up for the day.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it.
Why is the first feeding farmland?
That's what we were hired to do. The pay was good, too. But the best part was getting to stick it to the people who turned their backs.
Who hired the first and why?
I can't wait until you find out.
So this is about revenge?
Of course it is! We spent 20 years behind bars because our leaders got scared and called off our attack just when we had the battle won. And did the people of the Freestar Collective that we fought and died for come to our defense? No! They did nothing. Nothing! Well, now they can die. Just like most of our unit did.
Back to the business at hand.
I ain't feeling conversational anyway.
I'm not eager to... I'm not here
You might
to
not
kill
think
you.
so now, but it's likely to end up that way. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace.
I'm not leaving until I get some information about the first. Be right back. come back. I'm not leaving.
If you can crack it. Useful. Now get out of here.
Oh. Yay. Oh yeah, we're about dead. Okay, good.
This is certain to make us both very happy indeed.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Separation complete.
Yeah, can't even get down there. Cyan system. Land at Aquila City. I know I don't have to wear my space
Seems like
outfit.
Escher are sometimes spotted by the farms. That's why we only use robots outside the walls. People joke, say those Baroon zealots worship a snake. Let me tell you, It ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Oh, come on!
The Council of Governors meet in our very own Aquila City. You heard of the Helios Retreat? Supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in Ixal too. I'm not holding my breath.
Make your way. Just keep your gun holstered. I know your type. The freewheeling space ace.
Pardon me.
Alright, time to speak with the Red Alex.
What? Problem? Ranger? Oh, I do not get paid enough to deal with stuff like that.
Alright. Need to talk to Alex.
Really the heart of the crystal.
Okay, there's the one.
New
that goes
deputy,
up
huh?
there.
Honor to have you.
Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other. How do you like the job so far?
It feels good to be out there making a
That's
difference.
good to hear. So, what brings you by?
Got another encrypted slate for you.
Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up. In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
I go to the Red Mile.
Weapons free. Let's take him down. There's no way you can win this. Ramp drop down. We can't jump. It's too much.
Enemy drop drive out.
This is the Freestar Collective vessel. Please respond. I really showed those Varun zealots who owns these skies. Micro wants you to know how much we appreciate the help. Any way we can repay you?
I could use some extra repair parts.
Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
Red Mile.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
It's good to...
Alright, so that's gonna be off for now. If you're on Twitch, actually that's good. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you're on Twitch, please follow, subscribe if you wish to do so. If you're on YouTube, please leave a like and a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to join the notification squad. Peace out.